back. It has been a minute. I have been so overwhelmed with my real life that I haven't had time to film or to edit. I haven't had the time to actually make, produce, and create content that I actually want to put out because I feel like recently everything has just been super repetitive and it's really hard to stand out on every single platform. So I'm really trying my best to not be so hard on myself for it. This video is basically going to be me prepping for New York, and you guys are coming with me to New York. This is basically going to be a very jam-packed vlog where I am basically going to be giving you guys the prep, the travel, and the actual scenic adventures that I have with my family. We're just gonna get coffee, we're gonna chat, and we're just gonna do some little self-care before I actually have to come home, pack, and create all of my outfits. It's not that I don't have any outfits to wear to New York, it's just I have things planned in my mind of how they're going to look, but the weather in New York is just very unpredictable. It could say it's going to rain and then the sun will be out the entire day. So I'm trying to pick out a plethora of options, even though I'm only gonna be there for 2.5 days. We're just gonna go get coffee and we will get to all of the prep when we can. Okay, I'm back home. I have to actually start curating my outfits and packing my actual suitcase. I have visions of what I want to pack with me. I know that it's going to be cold, but I don't know if it's trench coat weather cold or if it's going to be like rainy cold. I don't know. I have some outfit inspiration that I wanted to take after. This is something that I wanted to mirror a little bit or take inspiration from. Something like this. I always love the way everything looks on her. And I feel like I have similar pieces that I can add to my trip. Then again, I am also only going for 2 days, so I really need to curate this in the best way that I know how, because obviously I need to look my best whenever I'm in New York, because everyone looks their best when they're in New York. We're gonna go through my closet right now and see what we can whip up right now. I realistically only need 2 outfits, maybe something pretty casual for the last day since I am going home around 4 o'clock on Monday. I'm gonna show you guys a few top options and then maybe some bottom options, just because once again, I don't necessarily know exactly what we're doing, but I just love to have a mix of everything. And I hope I'm dressed for the occasion. I feel like I'm bringing way too much. Well, these are just options. I'm trying to tell myself these are just options. These are not the things that I'm for sure going to take, but I'm taking out a lot more than I should. This is really bad. Like, I wish I could show you right now. So many jackets that I could potentially wear, but I think a trench coat is really gonna do me good. And I think I'm just gonna end up wearing that on the plane because it's the thickest thing that I have. This is my suitcase that I need to pack so little in. And this is kind of the entire situation that I have going on. I have way too many options, but we're gonna go through all of them, see what works best. Trying to curate certain outfits for certain things, and it's just been a whole mess. I've been trying to film for TikTok right now, but right now I have one potential option, this trench, and then I have this cardigan underneath with a skirt. I'm gonna wear tights under this, so don't you worry. I'm debating if I should bring the boots with me because I don't know if I can walk all day in the city with boots. I feel like I'm gonna tire myself out, but you never know. Beauty is pain, guys. So this is one potential option. I really like it. Also, there are different variations of this. Also, I'm really sweating in this. The fact that over there in the city it's cold and I'm over here sweating in 100-degree weather is absolutely absurd. This is also another potential option with the skirt. I have the same boots on. I could wear my leather jacket over this or my trench. Low-key like it better with the jacket. I might just do this. I feel like this is more sporty chic if I wear it with the hat, but without the hat, I think it would look a lot more chic than I want it to be. I have my 530s on, Abercrombie & Fitch jeans. This top is from TJ Maxx. I think it's very cute, very corporate coated, but like in a cute, fashionistic way. I just put the hat on because I do want to wear my hat. I just don't know when I would have the time to wear it, and I feel like this is too chic / sporty. I feel like it looks better without the hat, so I might just do that. Maybe I'll put my hair down with a headband. I think that would be cute. I feel like I'm giving news anchor reporting live. I think that's it in terms of outfits. I just have a different variation of everything. Posted all the different outfit variations on my TikTok. By the way, go follow my TikTok if you haven't already. That's it in terms of creating my outfit. So let's move on to actually packing up my suitcase. Let's just take a look at the state of my room right now, or my bed. Oh my goodness, like the things on top of my suitcase are the things that I'm bringing, but everything else is the things that I'm not going to bring. I am an overpacker where I feel like I need 5 different tops, 7 different pairs of undergarments, etc. Even though I'm only going for like 2 days. And this is literally just a weekend trip. Like, I don't need to be doing all this. So I showed my mom everything and she didn't necessarily hate everything that I wore, but let's just say we're back to square one. We've created new outfits and we've figured out a better way to incorporate what I want to bring with me. Repack. I have showered, my hair is in the process of drying. I'm gonna hope by the time that I wake up I have dry hair. If not, I might just dry the roots and the ends just to give myself that time to do my hair, I guess, in the morning if I want to do that. I don't think I'm going to, but there is a chance I might show up to the airport in heatless curls, or I might just do the curls on the plane. I have to pack my personal bag. I don't think I'm packing much. I think I'm gonna take my iPad just in case I need to edit something or I don't know, find something to do on the plane because it's gonna be early in the morning, but we're gonna be traveling all day. Reading Happy Place. I'm gonna see how far I can get into it tonight. I am about halfway. My plan was to finish this book before I went on my trip so I could start another book, which I have been planning on reading. It's every summer after, but this is also an anticipated read of mine. I don't know if I want to take my Kindle with me as well because I have books on there that I also want to read, but I feel like I just prefer the physical copy, especially if I'm reading on a plane. My headphones, my jewelry, my digital camera, my equipment right here. There's just so much that I have to do, honestly. So let's pack this bag. Up for the night. I have to wake up in literally a few hours, so I will see you guys very, very soon. My camera literally died, so we're gonna get all of my vlog footage from my phone. So today is the first day, and I really hope you guys can hear me, but we are going to go to the summit. We're gonna go to the summit, and then we're gonna go to the Edge, I believe, and then later on in the day we're gonna go to Times Square, and then we're just gonna see where the rest of the day takes us. Guys, that's literally Mother right here. That's Mother. I'm gonna cry. And we're at Madison Square Garden. Much later. I am currently in a branded store. It's like
a whole collection of different brands. My brother and I are just doing some shopping right now, but we went to Central Park, we went to Magnolia Bakery, we went to the Vessel, Madison Square Garden. We've been pretty much everywhere today, and it is freezing, but it's okay. Also, fit check of the day. Scarf is actually from Abercrombie. My jacket, I believe my parents got it in Mexico. Abercrombie jeans, and then my Abercrombie sweater. And then I'm wearing my I Still Fucking Love You locket from Olivia's 5-year anniversary of driver's license. And that is basically it. I'm gonna head back out now. We might go back to the hotel just to chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna head back out for Times Square. Okay, we are back at the hotel. It is currently 6:39. I am so exhausted, and I feel like we didn't really do much today. We did a lot of sightseeing today, but in terms of activities that we did, we went to the Edge, which is something that I feel like I didn't do when I came to New York a few years ago. I don't think it was open, or maybe it was and I just didn't really look into it to do. To the Vessel, which was literally right outside of the Edge. We went to Central Park, which was absolutely huge. My brother and I, we went to go do some shopping within like the designer like branded stores. We went into Burberry, we went into Rolex, we went into Louis Vuitton, just did some browsing. He did get a few things. I did not, because I am a little poor, but that's okay. Might as well talk about what I had going on yesterday specifically. Yesterday we had a 4-hour flight. I woke up literally so early in the morning. I don't even think, not that I didn't have time to vlog, it's just like the last thing that I wanted to do was pick up a camera or pick up my phone to record, especially as I was on my way over there. So we got to the airport, met up with my family, and we essentially just flew for the entire day, essentially. Like, I barely knocked out on the plane. Like, I think I slept for like an hour and a half at most, and then woke up, watched Begonia on the plane, which was very interesting in my opinion. I gave it like 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. Obviously, movies are meant to be subjective. Not everyone is going to like the same movies that you are going to like, or a certain genre. But for me, I feel like the plot was very interesting, but I just feel like I thought I was gonna like it more than I had anticipated. I don't know. I always love all of Emma Stone's projects, but this one specifically, I don't think it really stuck out to me as much as it did. Her performance was great, but the whole story and everything just wasn't it to me. So after that, we got off the plane, took the train into the city. I never thought I would have had to actually haul my suitcases through the streets of New York City, but that's exactly what I did last night. So I guess there's a first time for everything. And we ended up getting Joe's Pizza yesterday, which was very, very delicious, very fun. World Trade Center, like I said. We also wanted to take a closer look at the 9/11 memorial, but it was kind of blocked off, I believe, because they closed it off for the night. We were trying to go to the Brooklyn Bridge, and that just did not work out in our favor as we wanted it to. It was already so late, so we just decided to come back home. Decided to come home, rest, and get much sleep as possible. But today was very eventful in itself. We walked a lot, but I feel like I don't know, it seems like I didn't really walk all that much today. But my brother and I, we did take a cab back to our hotel. We were located in Uptown, had to come all the way downtown, so that was an experience in itself. I had a great view of the Brooklyn Bridge on the way back. It was very, very stunning. I head back out to Times Square. When we were around Central Park, we originally wanted to go to Times Square during the day, but it just looks better at night in my opinion. So I'm really excited, but this morning was just very, very eventful. So I'm really exhausted. I think my eyes are starting to sink in a little bit, but my makeup for the most part has stayed on. I'm a little oily, but I think I did well. Hair is also held up a little bit. I think I'm gonna brush it right now because I was wearing, oh my gosh, yeah, no, there's literally knots in it. I can literally feel it. Just know I'm trying to savor up the time that we have here for now, because tomorrow we're gonna have very limited time to do a bunch of things, because my brother and I are going on a helicopter ride at night, which is something that I never thought I would do. Have the windows open or the windows off for everyone else to see. But I'm just like very easily like triggered by like, not heights necessarily, but I'm just, you know, me recording and then, or getting content and then the possibility of my phone falling is literally like my worst nightmare. So I'm gonna be very, very careful tomorrow. We also have to figure out how we're gonna get over to Jersey City, because since we don't have like a car out here or anything, I think we're just gonna like cab fare it. I just brushed out my hair and I just know later on it's gonna be tangled again. I think I'm gonna leave you guys here for a little bit and I'm gonna eat and I will see you guys later.
Okay, hi guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me all that well, but we're in Brooklyn trying to get to the Brooklyn Bridge, which is right behind me. The weather is actually really nice today. There's a little breeze, but the sun is out. So I'm really glad wearing my little trench. So I got some coffee from the town market on the main side. I am currently at this beautiful viewpoint of Brooklyn Bridge, which is over there, and Manhattan Bridge. I think times like this really makes me think about how big the world is, and there's so much out there to see. So I'm just thankful to be here right now. Place where my brother and I are gonna go on a helicopter ride. Just wanted to give you guys a quick outfit of the day. This headband on, I believe from Target, my everyday jewelry, my driver's license locket. I have this sweater, I believe it's Hollister. My collared tee is from, I believe it's TJ Maxx. And then this is my mom's trenchy, which is literally so cute. And I think I blend right in, to be honest. And then my Coach bag. So it's gonna be an exciting little adventure. For the most part, has been pretty chill. My family and I, we went to Brooklyn. We just stayed around the area. We went over the bridge, went to the market, and we went to Dumbo, which was really, really nice. And I felt very emotional while I was there. I don't know why, but I was just having a moment. It's just these little small moments where I feel like I need to be grateful that I'm able to do these types of things. So yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. So to recap on my helicopter ride experience, we were up there for about 15 to 20 minutes and my face went completely numb throughout the ride, so I kept having to slap my cheeks to make sure that I was still alive. But for the most part, we had an entire view of downtown Brooklyn and it was very beautiful to take in. It's really nice to see the city like this and you really get to appreciate the small moments and you realize like how big the world is. So I'm really glad that I got to experience this with my brother. This is me after the helicopter ride. I'm so cold. 10 out of 10 experience, even though the wind was blowing in my face the majority of the time, but awesome. I'm really surprised that my lashes have held up this curl, but that's about it. Alright, hi guys. I am completely exhausted from today as well. My brother went to go get us food once again. Today was kind of uneventful for the most part. So we went to the Time Out Market. They had a bunch of different restaurants there. They had from burgers to pasta to Thai food to
literally anything that you possibly think of as well, including desserts and other things as well, which I thought was great. I had myself a bagel. I just had like a regular breakfast bagel sandwich essentially, and I got myself a coffee as well. So I needed a little bit of a pick-me-up today. I was so exhausted. I slept in today, which I was so glad that I did because I felt a little bit more recharged, but I did feel like I was gonna need the extra pick-me-up for the activity that my brother and I did, which was we ended up going on a helicopter ride today, which was very, very exciting, but oh my God. Like, I knew it was gonna be cold when we took off, and once we were, you know, above the air, I knew I was gonna be cold, but oh my God, I think my face went numb. There was a point where I think my face literally like went numb, and I literally had to slap my cheek to make sure that I was still alive. My hands were freezing and I had left my gloves in my locker. So I was like, okay, well, that was a mistake that I made, but that is completely okay. It was a beautiful scenic view across all of New York City, and it was just a beautiful time. So I'm glad that I got to do that with my brother. We also got some footage on our phones, and then they gave us a GoPro to record on, which I thought was very, very fun. Definitely recommend if you guys want to do that. I ended up getting driven to New Jersey, which is where they actually do the flying and everything. So essentially I went to 2 different states in this video, but I thought that was pretty fun. And as soon as we left the area, I was feeling very, very nauseous. I think because my body was so cold and it was coming down from the original temperature that I was at, or I don't know, it was trying to like go back down to its original temperature. I think my body was having like a moment, so I felt very nauseous. Then again, I hadn't ate since like 2 o'clock. It's probably why. I think tomorrow morning we're gonna leave around midday. I definitely want to go do some souvenir shopping just because I didn't get to do that this entire trip, and I need to bring my family home something because I feel bad because they always tend to bring me stuff home if they ever go on trips or something. So I need to bring my family and my friends some things from the city. So I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow if I have time. The majority of the time while I was here, I was more focused on making sure that my brother was enjoying himself throughout the entire trip. If I haven't mentioned this in this video, my brother has never been to New York City, so this was kind of a new experience for him. So I wanted to make sure that he was having a good time and he was able to see all that he wanted to see while also having a good time with our uncle and Arthea and the kids. There's just some things that we didn't ultimately get to do because we were on such a jam-packed schedule. Yesterday we definitely got to do a lot more than we had anticipated, but today we were kind of on a time crunch since we had to be at the area where we had to go do the helicopter ride. I'm going to take a shower now and just cleanse my body. Like, my body has been through it today and I feel like I didn't really do a lot. If you guys want to see all the content that I had posted from New York City, I will be posting all of these on my socials if you guys don't follow me already. My Instagram is literally up here and my TikTok is literally right here. It's literally the same exact user as here. So I hope you guys enjoy the content that I'm providing for you guys. I really hope this video, like, in my mind I could think that this video is going to be super jam-packed and super eventful, but I feel like I'm trying to be in the moment as I'm here, but it's so hard to do that when I'm also trying to make content and give you guys what you guys want to see, you know what I mean? So I apologize if this video isn't super planned out or filled with a lot of impactful speaking moments. I think you guys are more focused on the actual city rather than hearing me talk about, oh my God, I love New York and what. I've been having a really great time here for the most part. I really manifested this trip when I originally did my mood board for the year, which is very exciting. I just told myself I wanted to go to a city trip. It didn't have to be New York. It could have been Boston. It could have been another big city, Chicago, whatever. I'm just really glad that I got to do this, even if I was only here for the weekend. Regardless, I feel like I have been here for a week and I think my body feels it. My thighs and my legs and my hips are on fire. Crazy times. I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna unwind, and I will probably see you guys before I go to bed. Alright guys, we are gonna go home now. As you can see, I'm exhausted, and right now I'm waiting for the train. to get to the airport. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this was very long overdue. I went to New York City over 2 months ago and I just now decided to edit this vlog, so I apologize for the delay, but I have more coming soon with summer coming up. So I hope you guys are staying tuned, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye!